allegiance.
Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given on December 13th, 2022 by the city clerk in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal and the Press of Atlantic City, and filing written notice in the office of the city clerk of the city of Vineland.
The chair entertains a motion. 2023 minutes and pre-meeting conference and regular meeting of May 9th and a work session of May 16th be approved as submitted.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council members on this motion?
No.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Acosta? Public comment provides an opportunity for members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes to City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 5-minute limit to comment, cannot yield time to another individual, may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The governing body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires members of the public to do the same.
Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard at this time?
Good evening, everyone. Edwin Alicia, President of United Veterans Council for Vineland. I just want to remind everyone, thank you for the opportunity to speak. Remind everyone that Monday at 9 a.m. will be the our annual Memorial Day Parade. The weather looks good so far, so we should be having everything as scheduled outside. Parade starts at 9 o'clock, goes along Landis Avenue to the boulevard, make a right, and into the park on Landis Park, where we'll have a ceremony there. I've sent out numerous emails to everyone that I can think of, including all the persons that have purchased banners for the Avenue of Heroes, Hometown Heroes banners. So I've sent emails to them. Hopefully we'll get a better participation. I believe is an opportunity for the public to really show the appreciation for those who have made, to the families of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. So I believe it should really be hopefully very well attended, especially now that the city has, and thank you for that, by the way, has designated Landis Avenue as Avenue of Heroes, Landis Avenue. So I thank you for that. And I'm hoping that everyone here passes the word for others to attend. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Steve Lewis, Vineland, New Jersey. I also like to add on to what Director Alisayer has talked about on Memorial Day being Monday. It's a time to honor those that lost their lives during a war. And I think everybody should take the time to maybe go see the parade. But we also have to remember that we lost a lot of people during wars, but we also have families that had suffered ever since. And these people should be thought of also on this day because their loved ones had died, and they mourn them probably every day. So we have to make sure that we have them in our prayers also. And I think that should be something we should do. And we also have veterans out there today. They're suffering. The government isn't giving them 100% the help they need. And I think it's time that the government steps up and starts taking care of all our veterans because they served, they sacrificed, and they deserve to have the best care that we can give them. And there's plenty of room for improvement, I think. So let's remember the families, those that passed, and the ones that are suffering today, every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Anyone else? Being none.
I have resolution number 2023-215, a resolution recognizing Frank Bua upon retiring from public service effective June 1, 2023.
Chair entertains a motion. Resolution 23-215 be adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Chair asks if there's any discussion by council on this motion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta? By Resolution 2023-245, a resolution recognizing May 21 through May 27, 2023 as National EMS Week with the theme of EMS, where the emergency begins.
Chair entertains a motion. The resolution 2023-245 be adopted according to law.
So moved. I second.
Chair asks if there's any discussions on this by council on this motion.
Only that I'm very proud of our EMS system. It's only getting better and better. Unfortunately, they're getting busier and busier. And I know as council, we've always supported our EMS people. Thank you.
I too want to comment on the EMS, having been needing the services of EMS not that long ago. It was the ultimate professionals. Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli? Yes. Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
By resolution number 2023-246, a resolution granting final approval of the estate of Ralph Franceschini application to sell development easement.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution 2023-246 be adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Abstain.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2023-13, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Cornell Street right-of-way, which is ready for a continued public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance 2023-13 be taken up for a continued public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Acosta?
Yes. Chair asks if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance 2023-13. Seeing none, Chair entertains a motion that public hearing on ordinance number 2023-13 be closed.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Acosta?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-13 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Chair asks if there's any discussion by council members on this motion. None, roll call.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli? Yes. Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-13, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Cornell Street right-of-way. This ordinance is adopted.
Chair directs the clerk to submit ordinance 2023 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes, sir. I have ordinance number 2023-36, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established the classification and compensation plans for the City of Vineland, Supervisor of Customer Service, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-36 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli? Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion. No, Chairman asks if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance 2023-36. Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-36 be closed.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance 2023-36 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Chair asks if there was any discussion by council on this motion. Call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Ordinance 2023-36, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established the classification and compensation plans for the City of Vineland, Supervisor of Customer Service. This ordinance is adopted.
The chair directs the clerk to submit ordinance number 2023-36 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes, I will. I have ordinance number 2023-37, ordinance amending ordinance 2017-90 as amended, Chapter 216, Section 216-6, entitled Alcoholic Beverages, Closed Hours, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-37 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Acosta?
Chair asks if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-37. Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-37 be closed.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance 2023-37 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Chair asks if there was any discussion by council members on this motion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-37, ordinance amending ordinance 2017-90 as amended, Chapter 216, Section 216-6, entitled Alcoholic Beverages, Closed Hours. This ordinance is adopted.
Chair directs the clerk to submit ordinance number 2023-37 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes, sir. I have ordinance number 2023-38, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-38 be taken up for first reading.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Acosta? Ordinance number 2023-38, ordinance amending ordinance 2017-73 as amended by ordinance 2020-49, an ordinance adopting the Energy and Minerals Condemnation Redevelopment Plan consistent with Resolution 6234 of the Planning Board of the City of Vineland, so as to amend the Energy and Minerals Condemnation Redevelopment Plan consistent with Resolution 6574 of the Planning Board.
Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-38 be passed for first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, June 13 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta? Moving now into the consent agenda items, I have 2023-216, resolution in support of legislation reinstating public health priority funding. 2023-217 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a mutual release and discharge by and between the County of Cumberland, Cumberland County Improvement Authority, and City of Vineland for the finalization of the Burns Avenue extension. 2023-218 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a grant application and grant agreement for grant funding from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs in the amount of $250,000 for renovations to the Landis Marketplace to convert the building to a film production studio. 2023-219 is a resolution confirming the sale of 504 Northwest Boulevard Block 2235, Lot 11, to the highest bidder pursuant to NJSA 40A:12-13A. 2023-220 is a resolution approving the advertisement of 20 South 7th Street and 204 South 7th Street. Did I say 20? I meant to say 200 South 7th Street and 204 South 7th Street for sale to the highest bidder pursuant to NJSA 40A:12-13A. 2023-221 is a resolution approving the advertisement of 2203, 2213, and 2215 North Delsey Drive, Block 1201, Lot 54, qualifiers CA1, CB1, and CC1, for sale to the highest bidder pursuant to NJSA 40A:12-13A. 2023-222 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of a mandatory supplemental change order number 1 in the amount of $8,933.59. Professional services contract number C22-0066, issued to Consulting and Municipal Engineers, Howell, New Jersey. 2023-223 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of a mandatory supplemental change order number 1 in the amount of $77,465.02 to professional services contract number C21-0089, purchase order number 21-05845, issued to Remington and Vernick Engineers, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. 2023-224 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of a mandatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C22-0116, purchase order number 22-05604, issued to Asphalt Paving Systems Incorporated, Hamilton, New Jersey, in the amount of $1,322.67. 2023-225 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of 2 Solar Tech message boards from Garden State Highway Products Incorporated, Millville, New Jersey, in the amount not to exceed $50,120.99, pursuant to a county cooperative contract agreement under the Somerset County Cooperative Pricing System. 2023-226 is a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Motorola Solutions, Chicago, Illinois, for software and hardware maintenance and support services of the Vesta 911 system for the police department, in the amount not to exceed $58,717.75. 2023-227 is a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Motorola Solutions, Chicago, Illinois, for software and hardware maintenance and support services for the police dispatch consoles and citywide infrastructure antennas, in the amount not to exceed $51,038. 2023-228 is a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Wireless Electronics, West Berlin, New Jersey, for software and hardware maintenance and support services for vehicle and mobile radios, in the amount not to exceed $9,099. 2023-229 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of 1 Ford F-550 4x4 Type 1 base ambulance remount for EMS fire from Bayhead Investments, doing business as VCI, Berlin, New Jersey, in the amount not to exceed $300,943, pursuant to a national cooperative contract agreement with HGAC by National Cooperative Purchasing Program, contract number AM10-20. 2023-230 is a resolution authorizing award of a contract to StarNet Solutions Incorporated, Farmingdale, New Jersey, for the ArcServe Appliance 9504DR annual maintenance renewal in an amount not to exceed $109,995.60. 2023-231 is a resolution authorizing a contract with Stryker Sales Corporation, Portage, Michigan, for the purchase of Stryker mounts and stretchers for ambulance 623, 626, and 629 in an amount not to exceed $190,810.39, pursuant to a county cooperative contract agreement under the Bergen County Cooperative Purchasing Program. 2023-232 is a resolution authorizing a contract awards to a state contract vendor, Consolidated Fence, Kenilworth, New Jersey, for fence repairs at certain water utility properties in an amount not to exceed $74,075. 2023-233 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of a 1056G high-tech telehandler with outriggers from Eastern Lift Truck Company Incorporated, Maple Shade, New Jersey, in an amount not to exceed $123,900 pursuant to a national cooperative pricing agreement with Sourcewell. 2023-234 is a resolution awarding a contract to South State Incorporated, Bridgeton, New Jersey, for the resurfacing of Landis Avenue Phase 5 and signal upgrades in the amount of $5,757,456.91. 2023-235 is a resolution approving surety reduction, release, or renewal as submitted by the city engineer and director of licenses and inspections. 2023-236 is a resolution authorizing the cancellation of taxes for calendar year 2023 for the reason recommended by the City of Vineland tax collector. 2023-237 is a resolution authorizing and directing the refund of taxes. 2023-238 is a resolution awarding a contract to Capella Construction Incorporated, Medford Lakes, New Jersey, for the sand wash outfall repair. 23-239 is a resolution providing and authorizing the payment of bills and demands against the City of Vineland. 2023-240 is a resolution awarding a contract to New Road Construction Management Company Incorporated, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, for construction management services for the remodeling of the City of Vineland Senior Center. 2023-241 is a resolution approving membership of Jared C. Durham to Fire Company Number 5. 2023-242 is a resolution providing for the insertion in the calendar year 2023 budget of the City of Vineland, a special item of revenue made available by revenue realized from a State of New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety, Click It or Ticket 2023 Seatbelt Mobilization Grant in the amount of $10,500 and an appropriation in said budget for like sum and purpose. 2023-243 is a resolution amending resolution number 2023-203, approving surety reduction, release, or renewal as submitted by the city engineer. 2023-244 is a resolution supporting the Natural Vineland Committee in its application to the National Wildlife Federation for certification of the City of Vineland as a community wildlife habitat. 2023-247 is a resolution authorizing a contract to Ocean First Bank, Vineland, New Jersey, for banking services for the City of Vineland. And I have reports of the various departments for the month of April 2023 and request they be received and filed.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
There any discussions by council members on this motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli? Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
That's all the formal business I have, Mr. Vice President.
Okay, time for council. Mr. Franceschini, do you have any comments?
No comment this time.
Vargas?
I do, thank you. I would like to thank the members of the American Legion Post 4 and all who assisted in placing flags at our veterans' gravesite in Salem Cemetery in preparation of Memorial Day. We conduct this every year, the weekend before Memorial Day, and it's the same kind of group that we have, and I honor them for what they do every single day. I thank them, and I thank all our military, and I pray for them all the time, and we'll see everybody in Memorial Day.
Spinelli?
Yeah, some events coming up. The director talked about the Memorial Day Parade as well as the ceremony at the park. And again, as eloquently stated by Councilman Vargas, we should all remember our veterans and our military, both living and past, for what they do to allow us to live the way we do. So that being said, keep them all in your prayers on a daily basis. Also, Al, you brought up the fishing tournament June 3rd. I don't know if we have a meeting before that or not, that weekend, because we skip next week. So it's for the kids at South Vineland Park, Campanella Park. So if you can get your kids out, it's a blast. The kids have a great time. Super prizes. Everybody gets something, pretty much. And there's hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff. Casey Ray's is open, both up and down, pretty much 6-7 nights a week. And they have entertainment upstairs all week during the night after 8 o'clock. And they also have shows every Friday and Saturday night. And they're drawing some good crowds with some very good. So you don't have anything to do, or you want to find something to do on a weekend, Casey Ray's is there, and so is the theater. A lot of things coming up in the future for Vineland people to be very supportive of in recreation, as well as many other things. Some have been in the newspaper, like the new recreation center being built where the old Avalon carpet was, and there's some other things that are possibly in the wings as well. So keep your ear out and pay attention to what's going on.
I too want to just mention about the parade on the 29th. Please come out and support the veterans. I think it's something that's very important. I want to wish Dr. Arthur her to get well sooner than later. We missed her here today. With that,
One thing, if I may, just like to apologize to Frank Boa on his retirement. Worked with him, wish him the best. And again, he was a great man. He worked in the city for many years, worked side by side with me while we were conducting all the construction going on for the PAL. So wish him well. Thank you, Frank.
entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.